sebenarnya sudah ada awalannya, yaitu dari bulan Juli tahun 2020. Rangkaian lomba ini dimulai dari lomba peneliti belia tingkat provinsi yang sudah berlangsung tahun ini di 15 provinsi di Indonesia. Jumlah peserta keseluruhan pada lomba tingkat provinsi atau regional tersebut sebanyak 1.538 siswa yang membawakan 919 penelitian di 10 bidang, 5 bidang eksak dan 5 bidang sosial, yaitu physics, mathematics, computer science, environmental science, life science, sociology, psychology, geografi, economics, dan history. Dan dari jumlah tersebut, para juara dari tingkat provinsi kemudian diundang ke tingkat nasional yang kita sebut Lomba Peneliti Belia Nasional 2020, yaitu sebanyak 344 penelitian yang dibawakan oleh 579 siswa. Dewan juri yang berjumlah hampir 40 orang berasal dari lebih dari 20 institusi penelitian dan universitas baik swasta maupun negeri.
Peraih medali bidang matematika. Bronze medal. The correlation of prevalence rate to the efficiency of the number of COVID-19 swab tests using full test method. Penelitian oleh Mira Karenina dari SMP Nation Star Academy, Surabaya. Silver medal, judul penelitian, Fractal Dimension to Determine the Existence of Formalin and Borax in Soybean Curd, oleh Jesslyn dan Ella Yovita Suwibowo, dari SMA Citahati Christian School, Surabaya. Gold medal, judul penelitian, A Quantitative Fractal Dimension Model of Virus Nanostructure for Fatality Rate Projection, oleh Nicole Charmaine Ilham dan Kevin Klaus Satrio, dari SMA Citahati Christian School, West.
Now let's implement it to a real-world situation. For the prevalence rate 3.5%, the efficiency is 0.37%. We can see a huge cost difference between the pool test and the individual test. In Indonesia, the most cases is in Jakarta, but doesn't mean that Jakarta has the most prevalence rate. So I will sort it per 1 million people. And now the prevalence rate is in Kalimantan.
You mean, is this one person should be retest?
No. So when we take the sample, right, we divide it first. We divide the samples into maybe 3. For this case, it's 3.
Is there any criteria when we should use pool strategy or not?
As we can see, the threshold is at 20% for the non-optimized method, and for the optimized method, it's at around 25%.
Okay.
So we can apply the pool test if the prevalence is below 20%, or if we want to use the optimized method, we can still apply it when the prevalence rate is lower than 25%. If the prevalence rate is higher than that, the pool test is no longer effective.
That's good. Yeah. Do you think is there any constraint to implement this pool method in Indonesia?
No, we can implement it in Indonesia.
Okay, so you could send suggestion for Satgas COVID-19 to implement pool strategy in Indonesia, yeah? Okay.
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you, Mira.